Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen.
Alright, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna play through stage 1 first. Well, I guess I could do prologue first. Blank out some save states. This stage is really, really simple. You just hold right, and then you jump, and you whip. But I figure, stage by stage, go over them all. I could go over some basic movement options here too. So hold right, jump here, whip. And I fucked it up. Well, I guess I'll be able to, like, not show that part. Let me see how the stream quality is. Oh, too late. Well, I guess I'll be able to, like, not show that. Just gonna make sure this is a smooth 60. It's pretty important. Yeah, it looks good. So, let's try this again. How bad I am. The thing is, you don't want to hit death, you want to hit his scythe breaking it. Because that instantly ends the mini-boss fight. So you just want to walk forward, jump, and whip it. That's all. Am I supposed to whip twice? Dude, it's been so long. I should just, like, play through each thing first. Should also try to wake up at some point. Oh, that's right. Yeah, jump and whip twice. Alright. So, this is stage 0. You jump and whip twice to kill death. It's really very easy. You just hold right, then jump and attack. Here, and here. You could start this out with a backflip, but it's barely possible. It only saves probably not even a tenth of a second. After you kill death, it doesn't matter what you do. It's all just a cutscene at that point. So, stage 1, I'll play through it once first. Make sure that I remember everything, because it's been a while. There's a lot of different options you get here. It's all based off the positioning of the skeleton apes, on how many hearts and if you'll leave this stage with the axe or not. I guess I'm doing pretty bad here. But for just waking up, I guess. Never having played this in a couple months. Let's go through screen by screen. That's usually how I focus on things. So in this first room, all the ape skeletons are just spawned randomly. There's nothing you can really do to manipulate it. There's an axe in this candle here. You only really use the axe to get 4 more big hearts, so it's not a big deal if you don't get it. You use it right here. Oops, I'm bad. Oh, I should go over backflipping. Oh, I should be using input display of some sort. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just put this on hold. I don't think I have pad joy anymore. Yeah, I don't. Oh well, no input display. So, basic movement. Attack, jump. Hold attack down. You can walk forwards, you can walk backwards. You don't change direction. This is important because you can jump backwards. If you can jump backwards, you can backflip backwards. Which means you can do this. You do a backflip while holding down the attack button. Never let go of the forwards direction. Double tap jump. The timing can vary depending on how high you want to go. Then you hit whip again in midair to cancel the backflip animation and go straight into another moonwalk. So the main speed type in this game is to just chain these over and over wherever you can. Backflipping from really high up, you're always going to have some sort of lag, landing lag at the end. Nothing you could do about that. So in some cases, it's better to not whip cancel like you would on the ground and instead set yourself up so you slide backwards. Anyway. Oh right. There's also the whip and the expanded whip. If you double tap forwards, your whip will glow white, and the hitbox actually extends both upwards and outwards. So if you had trouble whipping something above you, you would extended whip or far away. It's only a few pixels in either direction, but it can matter. There's some really tough backflips like the front backflip, where you turn around mid-air right before you backflip. I don't use that anywhere in this game though. I find it a lot easier to do starting out from the left facing direction than the right. There's a few different jumps you can get. It's a classic style Castlevania game. But you can actually influence your jump arc. Once per jump you can press left or right. You hold whip, can't. You hold jump, whatchamacallit, you can while holding whip. You can only really influence the arc from a neutral jump. Forward jump you could just change direction. The backflip you're locked in. Only thing you could do is whip cancel it. Another pretty important thing is you take knockback if you get hit, but if you hold crouch, you don't go flying. So that's a pretty important thing that's used in many boss fights in a couple areas mid-game. And I'm thinking that's about it as far as movement goes. There's also a sub-weapon item crash. Item crashes are mostly useless. use the Hydro Storm in one point just because it attacks over such a long period of time. Sub-weapons in this game will mostly be used for attacking in areas we can't reach, so above us, or in the case of the Bible, because the active frames last for about 5 seconds. Anyway, first stage, first room, you want to hold right, go immediately into the moonwalk, and try to backflip in ways that let you get these 3 candles, or those 2 candles. One is a big heart, one is an axe. As said before, the axe is only used for a big heart. This one right here, actually. It makes that section easier as well. So if you don't get either candle, it's not really a big deal. Your heart count will just be a bit lower. So you want to delay your backflips as much as you can here, so that you don't backflip into a bad position versus the ape skeletons. Like if you do it here, you're not going to have enough time to backflip. So that one you would want to walk forwards. So this stage, or this screen, I should say, not this stage, is not very fixed, and you have to do a lot of reaction. It makes it pretty fun. There's a loading zone at the end. As soon as you reach that zone, you move forwards automatically. So it doesn't matter if you get hit into it, or walk into it, or backflip into it. It's a fixed point in time on when the next screen loads after that point. Oh, I forgot to update my stream title. I'm doing a tutorial. Anyway, there's basically one good way to do this screen here. You just jump up the stairs, jump in front of the skeleton, and then jump up the stairs again. Hold right, jump up, hold up, jump up, hold up. Pretty easy. That ape skeleton will never hit you. Even if you do it a little bit badly, like that, there's nothing to worry about here. Unless you miss the stairs, I guess. So yeah, hold right, jump, hold up. Keep holding up this whole time. As soon as the screen transitions, though, you're going to want to start doing this room. So, shoot, it's hard to think objectively about what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so I need to do it all in stride and pay attention. Then I'll come back and explain it all. Backflip, backflip, fucked up, do a backup strat, fucked up the backup. So, as soon as I see the screen transition here, after I load the state, I'm gonna want to backflip immediately, and then start positioning these backflips perfectly to go over them. Jump there, throw an axe, then just backflip through the rest of it. Pause, backflip. It looks really cool, but it's actually pretty easy to do. I'll do it out one more time. You can pause to kill each ape skeleton, but why would you do that? Just learn the spacing for the backflips. That's the most important thing to do here. I think there's some meat or something here. No? Is there something on the other side? Oh, there's money. There's some money there, I guess. So, one more time. Hold up this entire screen. Go into backflip, backflip, That second backflip with the barrel, you can actually skip that one. This is the alternate strat if you don't have the axe. If you don't have the axe, you don't jump and throw it. You just do more backflips. So not having the axe is actually a little bit faster for this part. Although I have it, I just won't use it. It's really just learning the spacing. There's no other way to get through this room. And once again, the axe strats. Same thing, you just toss an axe, like, right here. Jump and catch the whip while you turn around for a backflip setup, then go forwards. This next room, there's actually a couple ways to do it. Oh yeah, there's a meat over here. If you ever need that meat, you should probably hit the reset button instead. So anyway, the fastest way to do this room is actually the least impressive looking. You just hold down, drop down there, drop down here, and then get through it. The most fun way to do this room is a backflip, moonwalk, drop, whip. And actually, I think you can jump up there or something? Wait, no. You kitty whip, that's right. There's also the kitty whip, which I actually don't do, because I fucked it up a lot when I was first learning this game. But it's faster. Oh, that's the slowest. Anyway, after the stairs, you have to deal with this ectoplasm, which you probably don't want to do because nobody does. Anyway, it's actually pretty easy. You just need to do a table dance and do a backflip. You can also kill him, but I mean, why would you kill him? That'd be bad and slow, and it would waste a heart. And hearts are very important. So this might have messed up the cycle, how this dancing around down here. I'll do this whole screen. Now try to explain it while I'm going through. So set up the moonwalk, backflip on the table, dance, do a backflip, and a backflip. But do it right. I messed up the spacing. The only way you're getting this is with practice. And I don't have practice. You want to do the backflip whip cancel in a space that makes the ectoplasm, like, dodge backwards. Forgot to mention that. That's a big part of it, because when you do the backflip, you do it during his dodge recovery animation. And that's what allows you to really get over him. Like that. That's not the best. When you do that backflip over him, you want to hold the attack button down. And if you clip on that ledge, just hold left, and you'll immediately walk off. The optimal way to do it is not even hit the ledge at all. Just go straight down, because if you do that, whenever you reach the platform underneath, you will actually slide forwards in a very weird movement glitch that I don't quite understand. Dang, trying to explain this shit in play is hard. And when you do slide forwards, you're going to want to cancel the forwards momentum with a whip on the ground. It's a very small frame saver. Oh, I missed it too. Anyway, you'd wind up about here instead of about here. Which saves the smallest amount of time. Anyway, you whip the blocks, backflip through the hallway. You don't want to do any backflips that'll push you into the door like that. That would lose time. Backflip like this is fine. Like this, lose time. Shit. If you touch the door at all, you're losing time. Anyway, the bucket room. It's very cycle-based. There's a relatively new strat to pick up an extra 15 hearts. Which is really, really nice. So let's do the bucket room, I guess. I'll do it once, or at least I'll try. Shit. And I'll try to explain myself. Oh, I fucked up. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is pick up a ton of shit in one cycle of bucket. There we go. So, I used to think that these 15 hearts directly underneath were not possible to pick up at all. I thought, you know, hey, I just can't do that. It's not a thing that exists in this game. But as it turns out, there was enough time to jump between the buckets. So, I'll go through, try to explain what I'm doing, maybe pause a little bit. Because really this is broken down to like, I'd say, what, one segment here to get up here. Then you immediately want to jump through here, get these, and then moonwalk, or moonflip, backflip up to the last platform. So the basic inputs here are pretty simple. You want to be setting yourself up to be going backwards a lot. The inputs for that: jump forward, tap the opposite direction, and attack and hold attack. So for this first part, that's what you do. You set yourself up with a backflip on the bucket, do an immediate backflip after picking up this heart, whip here, hold the attack button. Oh. Anyway, you would have whipped here, held the attack button down to pick up the holy water, which will be used for the boss. Backflipped yourself back on the bucket, jumped and turned around on this bucket, attacking while you do so to set up another backflip. Use this backflip to get these 15 hearts, attack that, hold the button again. So basically, every time you attack here, you want to be setting yourself up to walk backwards. That's the most important thing of the bucket room. I'll go through it one more time. Every time I attack, I'll be holding the button down. Should be able to recover from that. Yeah. Oh, just barely missed it. It's a tight backflip window. You actually need to delay your backflip a lot in order to get up there for the last part. You can also jump if you land on the bucket high enough without a backflip. So that's the bucket room. For this last backflip to get up here, I actually do a neutral jump backflip. That's different than every other backflip we've done in this game, where we do a backflip holding right. We just jump up and then backflip, whip cancel. There's an easier strat here, where you just pick up the holy water, backflip onto the bucket, don't worry about those 15 hearts, and then just continue on your merry way. But those 15 hearts are really, really important. If you can learn the strat, I would highly recommend that you do. So there's about 20 different ways to fight the first boss. Depending on which patterns you get when he does his dive attacks, is depending on how you're going to attack him. So this boss has a fixed pattern, but his first jumps, the trajectories are random. You cannot actually attack this boss until right here. He's completely invincible. Still invincible. Right here, I believe that's his first active frame. It's whenever he starts going downwards that you can attack him. It's got a few different possible trajectories here. That one actually would have been good for the first quick kill. I'll go through how to dodge everything he does first. So it's jump, jump, spit, jump, twist, jump, spit. But we never get this far, or at least we shouldn't. Anyway, when he does this, easy dodge, walk forwards, walk back. When he does this twist here, just wait for this, tap forwards. That's how to dodge if you're a bitch. If we're not a bitch though, we want to kill this guy really fast. Let's try to kill him really fast. The ideal thing to do here is try to hit him twice during one of his dive patterns. Let's try to do that. May not be possible. After we attack him, we want to get hit. Right here, there's a 2-frame window. Let's see if I could pause buffer to it. I think this is it. No, that wasn't it. There's a 2-frame window here where the holy water item crash will actually hit this boss 6 times instead of 5. That should be good. No, really. Was it the early? Wait, really? Oh, I forgot how random this boss was. Yeah, this boss even is random. The side he'll show up to spit on is apparently unmanipulatable. So anyway, I'll go through like the slow way to kill the boss first. Unless I get the 2 hits during his first jumps. If you can hit any of his first 2 dives twice, you can get the easy quick kill. So always go for this. And always jump and get hit. So pretty much hit Hydro Storm whenever here. You want to crouch to take damage from the spit. Then just attack him again on the dive. That's the standard kill. You can save like an entire cycle here with 2 different possible quick kills. Be trying to get both of them. But this guy's pretty random. Where he spawns and the direction he takes, it's not manipulatable in any way. You just have to react. Oh. And Hydro Storm. Bad. With the quick kill, you'll actually kill him on his water spit phase. Should be noted, you always want to be taking damage as much as you can. Makes the timer after you pick up the orb shorter. It doesn't matter what you do before the boss, it's frame timer based RNG, so just wait, react. You get a good pattern, you'll want to jump forwards into him. Oh, that was it! Dude, I had the timing. The holy water item crash hit 6 times. But the window afterwards, you need to jump up and attack him, and then crouch and attack him. Kinda fucked that part up. Anyway, it's a 2-frame holy water throw. Holy water item crash throw. We'll call it Hydro Storm. I hear that's popular. 2-frame Hydro Storm you need to throw. I believe the window was right about there. That wasn't it. It's really difficult to explain this trick. I can explain why it works. Basically, every frame in this game, it does not check for damage. It checks for damage on specific frames. Holy Water Item Crash can be used at a certain time where it lasts just long enough to go between like an extra frame damage check. If you use it correctly. That's the technical reason why this works. As for like doing it in practice, it's pretty hard and there might actually be some randomness on to when to press the button. I'll just do this boss a few times. You can see how I react to different patterns. You will have to practice this boss and learn how to read what he's doing. But you should never get more than like a slow kill. Can't remember if I mentioned it, but after you kill him, you just want to hold down. If you hold down, you don't do your idle animation, so it actually reduces lag a very small amount. So one more go at this boss, and then I'll be trying to do stage 2. Stage 2 is a really fucking easy stage. Right there I had to do extended whip because of how far away he was. Anyway, let's move on. I might do like specific boss tutorials at a later point. Same as stage 1, I'm gonna play through stage 2 on its own. Then I'll go back and explain everything that I do. This is one of the most straightforward stages in the game, but this does have its own randomness as well. The randomness won't kill you. Well, sometimes it'll kill you. It does have birds. Everything in this entire stage is random. It's one thing to keep in mind. You'll be wanting to do the backflip tech throughout this entire stage. This is a tight one. I fucked up, but you want to pick up that big heart. These big hearts are at a premium in this. In this entire game, you want to pick up as many hearts as you possibly can without losing more than like a fifth of a second. If you can pick up a big heart without losing a fifth of a second, it's worth it, always. Unless you find yourself getting to Dracula with 50 hearts, then it's always worth it to pick up the hearts. You'll see in the second half of the game, when we get a better sub-weapon, we use a lot of sub-weapon ammo. I'll go through and explain the randomness of everything in this stage and how it can affect you after I go through it successfully once. There we go. Alright, that's basically the stage. At this point you boat skip. I'll explain that as well. Then you do the mermaid section. Mermaid section, you just dodge. That's all, dodge, or do the knockback cancel tech, which is hold down, and it won't knock you off the boat. If I was standing, I would have walked off the boat, but it would have knocked me backwards. So this stage and how you go through it, what to react to is really what you want to pay attention to. So as I said, you want to be moonwalking throughout the entire stage. But for the first section, you walk, jump, and you need to whip 2 candles in specific. This one to get the axe back, this one to get the big heart. When you jump up on the bone tower, you immediately go into a moonwalk. You start backflipping, delay a bit here, because that skeleton can give 2 different patterns. I'm going to delay before each skeleton, hope they do their dash attack. Then walk forward to grab that big heart. So that screen's pretty straightforward. Truth is, it can go really, really bad. Whenever you're doing your backflips, when you whip cancel, if a bird is chasing you, you might actually want to delay your whip cancel if you can recognize it, and time it to hit the bird. Otherwise, and this happens very, very rarely, which means it happens all the time, the bird can swoop in and hit you, which sucks dick. You don't want that to happen. What's up, Chaozu? These bone towers, everything they do is random. So, same thing, if you backflip, there's a bone tower, you might want to delay the attack just in time to fucking hit the fireball. Fireball is the only pattern you need to worry about in this stage. I already mentioned the skeleton knights have 2 different patterns. They can dash or they can jump. Ideally they will dash, but once again it's random. Oh shit. There's a timing you do. Well, I do. Where you either get damage boosted to the right very slightly, which loses time, or you jump over the dash. So ideally they dash, you don't get hit, you move forwards faster. It's cool. Taking damage in this stage actually doesn't help out at all because you skip the boss. So I'll go through that screen again. So you start out by picking up these 3 candles, small heart, axe, big heart. I fucked up. You want to jump into the skeleton knight, hit him, jump, hit him again. Jumping and attacking just allows you to attack without stopping to move forward. Whenever you jump up here, it's very important you jump like just in time to pick up the big heart. Wow, this guy's going in. Anyway, you want to jump just in time to pick up that big heart, but still land on here. Then turn around, set up your backflips, which is basically the rest of the stage. Start backflipping. After this, just react to the screen around you. That's the pattern from the bird. That's why you want to kill the birds. Here, you want to backflip in a way to hit that big heart and pick it up, then turn around. Or not turn around, you want to hold down the whip button the whole time, pick it up, then moonwalk. Whenever you reach this part, you actually do have to turn around because if you're moonwalking, you could see my shoulder in the top right, you actually can't leave. You need to be facing a door to go through it. So usually I moonwalk till I'm here, let go of moonwalk, turn around, so it looks like I moonwalk through the door. Because that's swag. This gargoyle here is like the most random fuck ever, but thankfully that doesn't matter at all. But before I get to the gargoyle, let's talk about picking up this big heart. This is a strat you probably shouldn't do until you're very confident in your spacing and backflip abilities. Because you can very easily die trying to pick this up. I've lost a lot of runs to it. I'll get to the end here and then put a save state so I can talk about the next screen easier. So anyway, this big heart I'm about to try to pick up. It's only 5 hearts, but you can pick it up without losing more than 1/10 of a second, so you really want to. But you basically have to space your backflip perfectly. Do the whip cancel at the right time, and only tap forwards. Then immediately go into the moonwalk. So that's backflip, hold it, walk forwards, grab the heart, immediately moonwalk, and then react to the gargoyle. This gargoyle is actually pretty free. He looks really hard, but he's not. If he goes high, you just walk under. If he doesn't go high and just spits his fireball, you can try to do like a pixel perfect backflip through it. Oh, he's always going to do the same thing now. Bites. Anyway, if he goes high, you can just moonwalk under. If he doesn't go high, you want to backflip over him at that spot right there. This spot right here. No matter what he does if he's low, you'll either take damage, get knocked to the right, and be able to move forwards, or if he does his dive attack towards you, you'll go straight over it. Makes the guy look really free, because he is. So after that, you're wanting to still be moonwalking, so about this point here. Then, well, this is kind of complicated. But it's called the boat skip. Let's see what happens normally. You're on the boat isn't moving, the text goes, then the boat moves. You boat skip, you'll see the boat can move. Boat can actually move backwards too. You set up a moonwalk on the boat that's only triggered by attacking on the boat. Then the boat moves with you. This trick was found by Jet. The most convenient way to do this and the fastest movement tech. So backflip down here, set up the thing, backflip once, twice. But you do have to be very careful if you do it that way. Because if you do everything completely perfect, you fall through the boat. Why? I honestly have no idea. I never looked into why that happens, I just know that it does. Anyway, it's just an auto-scroller at this point. So you want to set up the boat flip, you want to delay the second backflip by like a single frame. Then just react to the merman. What you can do if you feel like you're low on hearts here, is try to attack them and get a small heart drop. Which can be risky. Because despite holding crouch, if you get hit while crouch attacking... Ooh. Anyway, if you get hit while crouch attacking, you don't get the knockback protection. Oh, that was a small heart, but I was too far. Apart from that, you just want to dodge. But attacking these guys is not only risky because of small heart drops, but it's also risky because they can drop a sub-weapon. Usually there's a spacing you can do where the small heart drop is slow, so you pick up the small heart drop, but the item drop is fast, so you don't pick up the item drop, it goes under you. That's really it for stage 2. It's extremely straightforward. You just have to react because every single enemy in this game is completely random. Or this stage, not this game. Coming up is the cemetery. Which out of the first 4 is the most difficult stage. Oh, you can't wait for the how to play sack in USF4 while drunk? You jump and you hit heavy punch. Sometimes you hit heavy kick. That's about it. I'm gonna take a short break now. Did I tweet about this? Yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of Sakura, you guys should all follow Kimmy on Twitter. Kimmy, or Kimimi, whatever, is a cool person to follow. Alright, so stage 3, the cemetery. This stage will really test your spacing. And you want to do it perfect because these bat spawns, well, first off, they spawn in the direction you're facing. So if you're facing the right, they'll spawn from the right at your Y position. If you're facing left, they spawn from the left at your Y position. Pretty simple, right? One thing, if you lose the axe here, you can do it whip only. But you probably won't practice whip only because you're not a masochist like me. Anyway, or you can waste a lot of time, go up here, move this fucking gravestone, and get a bonus area. This bonus area has stuff in it. Oh, stopwatch. Ha! Anyway, you want to pick up the axe if you don't have it. But we do have it, so let's run through this screen, go back, and then explain what I'm doing. Mudmen, their positioning is always random. What? Oh, I let go. That's bad. So, apart from fucking up, that went okay. Oh, there's a secret down here. If you get this cutscene with Maria, it's really funny. But we don't play bitch mode. So anyway, immediately set up a back walk. You want to do it to pick up this small heart here. So you want to delay the jump by a few frames so that you land, turn around, and whip right on top of the candle. That gets you a small heart. That's pretty important. Any heart you can pick up is good. Anyway, then we go into the moonwalk shit. Jump right after the bat passes you up, backflip over the thing. I go under there because reduces RNG. The rest of that is straightforward. Anyway, stand here, set up a moonwalk. Then you wait. I look at the very bottom of the purple skull's chin. And I wait till it reaches the second yellow line in my status bar. So, like where it says rest 03 and there's the yellow line right underneath it, that's what I'm looking for. Whenever the bottom of the purple skull's chin reaches that second yellow line, I start holding right here. Then I watch his rotating skulls, and when it's safe for me to jump, I do a neutral jump, throw an axe, set up another moonwalk. Cool. This part here, there's several different ways to go through it. And the truth is, you're gonna have to learn recovery strats. Because depending on how these mudmen spawn, you're gonna have to react to like 50 different things. Oh, I thought I had a closer save state. My bad. What's up, Macronym? So I'll save state after I kill this guy. Once again, second yellow line, hold right. Watch his skulls for when you can jump. Jump, throw an axe. Set up a moonwalk. That's really interesting. I wonder why I'm losing my moonwalk here. Really, really interesting. That doesn't happen on console. If that's an emulator glitch. Oh well, if it happens, doesn't matter too much. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be holding forwards, that's right. Hitting that thing. I want to back flip from this bottom thing here to get the most distance, but I'll land about here. I'm going to want to do a neutral jump, turn, attack, whip the skeleton, then jump, turn around, whip that candle, while setting up a moonwalk, then backflipping 3 times. Just all in all, pretty difficult. Oh, I got the stopwatch. It's pretty bad. The truth is, you could do something kind of funny against Dogathur that I'm gonna show off. You can actually quick kill Dogathur with this stopwatch. I want to try to do it because I don't usually have the stopwatch here. And honestly, it's not even worth it because it uses a ton of hearts. So, stopwatch item crash. Oh, he teleported. Stopwatch item crash is fucking awesome. That's the quickest way to kill this boss. But you'll probably never need to know that. So let's not worry about it. Let's go through the stage, what would normally happen. If you fuck up at all, the bats are gonna hit you like 5 times here. I'd like to get a clean run of this section. The backflips there aren't necessary. Each backflip actually only saves 0.2 seconds. So this T-Master, whatever you want to call him, you want to get to this position here right before the candle, do a forwards jump and whip that candle. That'll manipulate him to jump forward so you can just hold right and walk under him. So I usually do a backflip here to pick up that heart and save some time. Jump, hit that candle right before the other candle. Do a backflip, hit this guy, jump forwards. That's how you do this screen. So, it looks cool, it's really easy. Should never fuck this screen up too bad. You do 2 backflips here. The only time saver on this screen is you can do the jump attack to kill the skeleton while landing on the platform the T-Master is on right now. This one. But the spacing for it is very tight, and always go for it. Never worry about it if you miss it. That saves time. Next screen, pretty simple. But the bone tower can fuck you over because RNG, yo. Yay. I jump attack, pick up that heart, get over here, get hit like a fucking idiot. Thing you want to do here is just jump and whip that chain. Now, there is some cool stuff you can do here. Oh, I fucked up. But it'll never come to this in a run, but if you fuck up and land up air. Oops. If you fuck up and land up here, instead of dropping straight down, you want to jump over here and do a backflip. Or you could do that, which is pixel perfect. Might actually depend on subpixels as well. But in practice, you'll just want to jump down here. If you fuck up your jump down, do that. Otherwise, jump up here, do a backflip, and then walk. None of those options actually saves time to damage boost off the spike ball, because they take so long to set up that it's just not worth it. Anyway, Dogather, there's a big heart up here if you need it. Nah, there's an axe somewhere in the screen too. I haven't explained this yet, but my heart count, right now it's 38. That means I can have 3 axes on screen. Oh, 2. 40 is 3. Once it goes below 20, now I can only have 1 axe on screen. So it's very important to have a lot of hearts for this boss in specific. Having 2 axes on screen is a very, very big deal. So I'll be explaining my setup for this fight, not Clage's setup. Clage has a better start to this fight that I have not learned yet. So I'd watch his run to learn how that is. As for me, jump into the wall and just throw some axes. I time these based off his animation. Oops. That's how I handle the fight. I'll take it a bit slower this time. So I backwalk and I'll wait for a specific frame in his animation. Oh, it's flickering, so I won't be able to show it. But initially he separates into 2 like half invisible blobs, and then they separate vertically. I wait till they separate vertically at their highest amount, and I throw an axe. Then I wait until they rejoin, and I throw another axe. And after that, I just pretty much wing it every time. So now. And you just kind of learn how he reacts, because this guy is random, but his randomness is all based off of what you do. So he's random, but he's manipulatable. It's a pretty straightforward fight though. After you kill him, take as much damage as you can. Be prepared to do some kind of cool pose while picking up the orb. That one's my favorite. I look like I'm about to fuck up my status bar. Stage 4. This first screen is the easiest screen in the game, but it looks really impressive every time. So anyways, the frogs at the bottom here are random. Every now and then they can fuck you over. Every now and then they can save you if you get fucked over. So let's do this stage. You want to set up your backflip and then just start backflipping. Jumping onto stairs, backflipping some more. Really straightforward screen. It's really, really hard for the screen to go badly. Like, I don't really even know what to say about this screen, because it's just so fucking easy. If you try to do it once you get the handle of backflipping, you'll realize, oh, I can just hold right and backflip a lot, and everything goes my way. Well, okay. Casually, that screen is pretty hard. This screen, we count skeletons because fuck skeletons. You want to be backflipping at certain spots to land before the frog. Let them do a small hop forwards, then a big hop, and you'll always be able to get underneath the frog. The only real thing in this screen is those skeletons you saw spawn. There can be up to 6 spawns of skeletons. And it's frame timer, RNG, nothing you can do about it. You just have to wait for the skeletons to show up and then react by walking forward, crouch whipping them, and then just walking along. So all in all, really simple. This whole stage is simple. This next screen here, you get to react a whole bunch. I started off by backflipping here. Then I throw this axe right here. Oops, that was actually a bit early. I throw this axe so that it hits a candle and drops a big heart. It's a net heart gain of 4, so it's worth it. Then you just wait for these birds with flea men. Ideally, they'll all spawn from the left. And you want to kill the birds, because if you don't kill the birds, when you reach this point, if there's a bird flying in the air, anywhere, and you go trigger the door will not trigger until every sprite is off screen. Those birds can actually delay their flight, which just wastes time, randomness. So you want to kill them. Whenever a bird comes from the right, you want to watch them very closely. See when they drop the flea man. If they're going to drop it before you, you want to be able to backflip over it. Or crouch and take damage. It's just a reaction game, this screen, while moonwalking and backflipping to this end goal. So it's another thing you just have to practice. You have to learn to read and react to the birds. This screen, pretty simple. Just want to get this big heart. If you have low health, there's a full health refill here. Well, small health refill. I thought it was full, actually. This is where we get the Bible. If you've ever watched a run of Rondo, you know that the Bible is fucking awesome. I forget how to do this fight, so I'm just gonna wing it real quick. Try to remember how, and then like, do shit. Oh, just missed it. So, yeah, Dullahan. First thing you want to do is use your axe, grab the Bible, back jump into it so it's not in the way. Put yourself about here. Oh, didn't get my jump. Fucked up. So, you'll see if you kill him while his head is in his hands or on his body. He does that death attack animation, which takes a few seconds. In reality, the optimal kill for this guy, you kill him while his head is still in the air. fuck. So, in that case, you actually want to wait for him to toss his head up, and it's faster. He dies immediately. The truth is, whenever you fight this boss, you need to learn how to count. I've had so many different strats over the years, but count to 3, count to 2, jump, count to 5, throw a Bible. Let's try that strat. This is another boss that's random, but it's manipulatable based off of how you act. Shit. Does it count to 3, then 3, then 5? I think it's 3, 3, 5. I gotta figure out. Yeah, it's 3, 3, 5. That's the fastest way to kill him. 3, 3, 5 Bible. And what I mean by that is, whip him 3 times, jump backwards, 3 times, backwards, 5 times, throw a Bible, crouch so you don't get knocked back from the head, which actually curses you, allowing your attacks to hit twice. Then, after you get hit a second time, do an extended whip into his hitbox, and he will die. If I remember correctly, there's a different strat that uses 1 more Bible, and it's much, much easier. But, fuck that, dude. So, whip 3 times, jump back up here, walk down, 3, jump back up here, 5, crouch, hit, hit, or 5, Bible, crouch, hit, hit, whip. Once you get this down, this boss is pretty free. I fucked up though, so now we wait. Once he throws his head up, we kill him. And that's actually faster than attacking him and killing him earlier, because of that throw his head up animation we saw. I'll do it one more time to show off, I guess. But this is the best way to kill him. Oh, I was a little bit slow there. So we got the head. You see how much time that head takes? That's what makes it faster, to actually delay killing him. Either way, you should never get more than a 2-second swing on that boss, even if you miss the quick kill. If you fuck up your positioning, the amount of times you hit him or anything, he'll do a completely different pattern. Where he jumps back and he makes icicles spit up from the floor. That sucks, you don't want that to happen. So, just don't fuck up, that's all. There's no, like, convenient backup quick kill if he goes into his icicle pattern. So, Ghost Ship. This is, as runners of this game would say, where the game actually begins. There's some really tight backflips in this first screen. Oh, I thought I had a closer save state. So, set up the moonwalk, as always. Backflip over this guy. Attack this guy 3 times, backflip over this guy. If you get hit, it sucks really bad. You only have a single hit of leeway in this entire stage. Thankfully, there's 2 backup meats. When you reach this point, you can jump through a Bible, walk forwards. It kills those 2 guys, so the door actually opens up faster. If you want to conserve hearts, you just hold left. And you'll see it's a very small time thing. Ooh. I did that last backflip I shouldn't have. Anyway, you'll see it's a very small time difference here between throwing the Bible and not. You have to wait for them to die and all the sprites to go off screen. Now, as soon as that screen turns black, you want to be holding left, and once it turns black, you want to hit the jump button. What that does is allows you to jump on the first frame. You want to whip the block and pick up a big heart. That's basically a free heart. Let's do a save state here. So it goes black, hit jump, whip. Set up a moonwalk over the arrow, hit this guy, and then skip the second arrow. This is a very tight positioning throughout here. This is Troll Sword. If you've ever watched a run of this game, you would know that Troll Sword trolls. Frame time or randomness, nothing you can do. You have to wait till it gets in position to attack him. So let's let's go over an easier strat for these 2 skeleton archers. If you're not confident, you don't want to go through the backflips, just jump over the arrow and attack them. Pretty simple. Same thing here, you'll jump over the arrow, attack them. Backflipping is obviously faster. If you get hit more than once, you need to pick up this meat. If you only get hit once, it's up to you whether you want to pick up the meat or not. But we will need full health for or full health minus 1 hit for the top of the boat section. That's really, really important. You'll see why once we get there. Anyway, Troll Sword, there's a few different things you can do, but you're at the mercy of RNG fighting them, which sucks, but hey, life sucks. He can either die immediately or take as much time as he wants to take. And that's the good pattern. Hopefully that'll just happen to you. If not, I'd recommend jumping up, throwing a Bible to clear the extra enemies, then just waiting for him to come swoop into you. After that, go forwards and there's 3 skeleton archers here. You can take care of them very quickly with a single Bible throw. You want to hit this guy, and jump forwards and hold whip. Which I fucked up. Let's try not fucking it up. Then just set up your moonwalk again. That's how that should go every time. There's no randomness to that part. This portrait? Yeah. 1, 2, Bible. 1, 2, Bible. Wait, is that how I do it? Doesn't seem right. Bible actually does more damage to him than your whip does. That's why we throw it. It's kinda hard doing this from save states. I'm used to doing this all in one stride. Not having to think about what I'm doing. Oh no, it's Bible. 1, 2, 2, Bible. I really fucked that up. Anyway, you can cut a couple hits off that guy by throwing the Bible. If you're low on hearts, don't worry about it. You shouldn't be. This door here actually does not open up until the screen scrolling is at its lowest point. So this room is cycle based. Like if I hit the door now, I have to wait for it to go all the way down. This little mini room is kind of tricky. My setup is walk forward, turn around, backflip up here, whip cancel, kill that guy, jump and hold up. So, this little platform here, I want to position myself right under it, do a neutral jump, backflip, whip cancel, jump up and hold up. That's the best way I know to take care of this screen. It's really tight, but it's all muscle memory once you get it. Then coming up is it's the hard part. We're gonna have to do 3 big damage boosts, which are very spacing dependent, while fighting off flea riders. Thankfully, there's a lot of visual cues we can use from the background. That'll make the damage boosts easier. So here, hit this candle, jump, backflip. Here, hit this candle, jump, backflip. Here, at this little spot right here on the ground, that's where we jump, backflip. It's not a candle, so I didn't want to do it in stride. But it's this pillar on the ground, right here. This is where we do our jump backflip. Oops. Okay. And that saves a fuck ton of time. That's how that screen should look. In practice, it never goes that well. Those flea riders flying around can get in your way so hard. And it kills most runs. But you'll see my life bar is pretty low now. I've only taken 3 hits. And I've only had 1 hit of leeway. I could have gotten hit 1 more time in the stage. So safety strat here is jump down here, pick up this meat. I usually do it because, well, this is the most random boss in the game. That's why. So death has 3 phases. Phase 2 is kind of a cutscene. Phase 1 is completely random. Phase 3 is completely manipulatable. So I usually position myself here, same position every time by moonwalking off the ledge. And, you only want to hit this guy with your whip. If things get too dicey, you can throw a Bible to clear things out. But mostly you just want to attack Death himself with your whip. That sets his HP up to be at a consistent value. Juggling him on the bottom of the screen like this is safe, but it's really slow. You don't want to be in that position. Here, you just have to react and dodge. There is no safe spot. He can hit you anywhere. Afterwards, let me do it actually, see if I remember the strat. Then I'll go back and explain it. Oh, I missed the whip. I got fucked by the sight there. Yeah, there used to be a different death strat I would do, but this one's actually a couple patterns faster. So let's go through the death 1 fight, because so many different things can go wrong here. There's no setups, there's no quick kills, it's all reaction and playing the game. There are times you can set him up to get hit twice in the same knockback, and then one more time from your whip. No, you just have to learn to recognize those, like right there. That's the only real way to save time against this boss. If you're hitting him as often as possible. He kinda like hid that scythe from me. But basically, just be prepared to lose 75% of your runs that make it this far to death. Because it will happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Just need to try to keep him off screen and then have him dive on screen towards you. To reduce the amount of scythes on screen, which increases your likelihood to survive. Second phase, react. Third phase, I position myself right here. I recognize the positioning because I tap up and it looks like I'm punching the pillar. That's how I know my positioning. Then I watch Death in the background. I wait for him to fly up, delay a small amount, throw a Bible. When it hits him, I start walking forwards. Turn around, crouch attack. 1, 2. Oh. Then 1, 2. Alternatively, you can do 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll try to get the 1, 2, 3, 1, but it depends on the scythe RNG. Really easy third form. There we go. So, Form 1, hardest fight in the game. Form 3, easy as most of the bosses. And we got, oh no, cutscene, okay. Alright, I'm going from a save file. Normally there's a 1.5 long cutscene right there. With Forehead Girl. So if you died against Death, you wouldn't have a sub-weapon, but you want the Bible, so... You would go under here, whip this wall. There's the Bible. Pick it up. You'll need it. This is a classic boss rush. You can pick up 6 hearts here at the end without losing too much time. I always recommend you do it. So Vampire Bat is the first fight here. What I do is I position myself in a way, and I wait for a certain frame of his animation. So if you look on the bottom of the screen, you'll see there's like a 1 pixel high top of the floor that's segmented into like 8 pixel little dips. And you'll see my feet are over 2 of the different little dips things. That's where I position myself. I hold up, wait for the second flap, and I throw a Bible. Throw another Bible here. He's dead. Now that boss is really, really random in the directions he'll actually move. So if it goes bad, you just need to learn to fight him and react. But yeah, that's Vampire Bat. Then he drops a bunch of hearts. You want to pick them all up. They're free hearts. Now Medusa here. Oops. There's a couple different ways to fight her. But the one I do reduces lag the most, from what I know, so... I fucked up. Delay. Crouch. Now what you want to do is be counting that whole time every time you hit her without making an action. So it's, let's see, let's count. 1, 2, 3, jump. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, delay. 1, 2, 3. Counting makes these bosses much, much easier. Now I got the mummy. There's a very tight Bible throw in this fight, actually. Get close and count to 9. Not that close. Once again, use the floor tiles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jump, throw, jump, 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 whip. I was a little bit too close there, but you should be able to land in front of him. If you don't, it's not a big time loss. So Frankenstein, you want to line yourself up on the same 2 floor tiles that you did against the Vampire Bat. So let's get on those. That's good. It's not pixel perfect, it just sets up familiar spacing. Against this guy you want to count as well. Oop, forgot to jump. So, let's count out loud this time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, Bible. 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting is your best friend, basically. So same 2 tiles as the Vampire Bat and Frankenstein. You'll okay, so Shaft has balls. Watch for him to summon them, and when they hit a certain spot, right there, throw a Bible, walk forwards. Fucked up. Whoa! What the fuck? But I'm gonna like do this fight on my own first. There we go. So that's one of the fastest kills you can get. But it comes down to reaction versus this boss. Very important thing. Sub-weapons do different amounts of damage to every different enemy in this game. Against Shaft, your Bible does almost twice as much damage as your whip. So you want to throw Bibles whenever you can against Shaft. In case things go bad, I'll go over dodging his different patterns. This first pattern is this fireball. Just throw a Bible and don't worry about it. Jump over if they get close. Second pattern is lightning. You can't dodge this if it decides it hits you, so you just crouch to cancel damage. Second pattern, homing orbs. You have to backflip over them. See if we could show crouch damage canceling. There we go. And orbs, backflip over. Then they're like not a problem. That's how you deal with his attacks. This attack here can actually kill you. That's the only boss attack after the boss dies that can kill you in the game. So now we got Clock Tower. Last stage in the game and also the most difficult by a pretty large margin. So for this first part, we gotta go over this bridge and there's a bunch of fucking giant bats and some of them have swords and it sucks all of the dick. It's all reaction. You just have to react to where the bats come from. Walk under them if they fly from the left. If they fly from the left with a sword, throw a Bible at them. Then backflip the whole way. Get this here. Hold left. This screen is kinda tight, so I'm not gonna talk the first time through. Fucked up. You throw one Bible, and it takes care of every skeleton. And you'll want to like jump, get this. So just pay attention to how I move here. I jump, attack, jump forward, I'm holding up, holding back, throwing a Bible, jumping back on the stairs, holding up a lot. That's the screen. It's extremely consistent, 100% consistent. But it is a very tight screen. This next screen has what's called the gear skip. Where you hold the attack button here, set up a moonwalk. Then you try to moonwalk like that. I don't know how that trick works. I don't know why that trick works. But it saves time, so do it. So here, I wait for this positioning, right here. My feet are like in the middle of that gear that's holding the gear in the background. I throw a Bible here. That takes care of that harpy. Afterwards, I do the gear skip. Then I immediately jump, neutral jump, turn around and attack once I hit the ground. That takes care of the second harpy. Then you can jump down here, go to the next screen. If you need health, there's health right there. This screen, pretty straightforward. You just jump up a lot. Kill that guy because he's a dick. Now here there's a little sequence break. You can't make this jump. If you do a backflip whip cancel, just right, you can kind of clip through the floor. That saves waiting on this gear, so it's pretty important. If you happen to die and you lost your sub-weapon, let me die and lose my sub-weapon. This could take a while. You can get the Bible back for the last point in the game. Ooh. This next screen. That's the whip only strat, by the way. Probably shouldn't worry about whip only. So this candle here has Bible. What's up, Trigon? Yeah, the guy is a dick, man. Hold home in on you. The TAS actually does a damage boost there, but I could not find a consistent setup for it. So it's important, one thing right here. Whenever you do the backflip whip cancel to clip through this block, you want to be facing the right. So if you're facing the left and you miss it, you get launched. So face right, do the backflip whip cancel. It's much, much more safe. So let's keep full health and do the screen right. And this screen is what I call the hardest screen in the game. Throughout the years I had about 10 different strats for this screen. It's hard. But we'll be doing the Bible strats. They're the easiest and the most consistent and also the fastest. You want to get about here, throw a Bible, then get damage boosted. Immediately hold down. Shoot, I fucked up. Anyway, you immediately, as soon as you hit the screen, need to walk down these stairs, then quick drop and attack that guy. That's very, very important. So Bible, damage boost, drop that. Wow, really? Alright, let me do this without talking, then I'll come back and explain it. I'll probably fuck up because it's really hard. Oh, I missed the backflip. Anyway. I got my timing down. So, Bible throw, damage boost. I was holding down. You need to react there. Remember Clage learning this game had a lot of trouble with this drop down? 'Cause it's not frame perfect or anything, but it's really tight. Anyway, I fucked up, I still recovered. So then once you get to this first, wow, he hit me? This first Sword Knight here. Just like you did with the first Sword Knight, you want to throw a Bible, walk behind him, then let his sword big toss you. Then you hold left, and this second Sword Knight down here, this guy, he'll attack you, so you walk straight through him during your invincibility frames. Alternatively, sometimes you get a damage boost that sets you up in the perfect position once you recover to jump on the stairs and then do the task flip. Oh, I don't have the Bible. So, task flip. It's as difficult as it sounds. So these stairs here, and if you do the strat perfect, these guys are going to be alive, so you only have one shot. You need to jump off the stairs, do a delayed backflip at the correct height, and it'll put you up there, which skips a huge portion of this. I'm gonna kill the guys these time, so I can explain how it works and show you. Oops. I hit whip too early, it cancelled my drop down. Oh yeah, killing him, not doing the Bible strat. I guess I could explain if you fuck up how to fight a Sword Lord. Sword Lords have two different attack patterns. They have the overhead slash and they have a thrust. They do the slash, which he will. Just jump back. They do the thrust, which comes after this. Crouch and attack. Really simple AI. Anyway, task flip. You will have to practice this a lot. It's a very tight window. Took me a very long time to get my first time. There's a few different steps you can do it from, but they all have different timings on when you do the backflip. You'll just have to get a feel for this. If you do the damage boost, it lets you off around here. You always land around here, which makes it consistent. Well, a little bit more consistent. So the inputs for this, when you jump on the stairs, you want to hold upright, then hit jump. Keep holding upright the whole way. Do a backflip. It's tough. Eventually you'll kind of get a feel for it. You'll get up here. Now, if you have too much trouble with this trick and it's not consistent enough for you, there's actually another secondary backup skip in this screen. You go up here, go down here, jump and attack. And you clip through that floor. Now you do have to deal with this guy. That guy sucks. But it's way more consistent, way more safe. Anyway, if we don't get the task flip, that guy is still there, but he never does anything. So who cares? I'm gonna take a short break because I gotta piss. And I'll come back, explain Shaft's Ghost and Dracula. Alright guys, sorry for the delay. So Shaft's ghost, Shaft 2, whatever you want to call him, he's a bitch. Like, easiest boss in the game. Now, if you're not confident in yourself, you'll want to do a backflip whip cancel to clip into this block. And there's some meat up there. You pick it up and you get more health. You also lose 10 points of confidence and charisma. So, this drop right here, it's actually a bit tricky. It's a certain stairs you can drop from without getting the full drop, like, pause. If you drop immediately here, you pause on the ground. If you walk down a couple stairs, you don't pause on the ground and you immediately go into walking forwards. Very small time saver. There's shit like that all over the game. So let's do Shaft with the Bible. So you basically wait around. What I do is, you see the rope floating down. Once it touches the ground, I jump towards the right, I throw a Bible, hits them, and it clears off any bats. Afterwards, you just want to keep hitting him on every single active frame, and he will never get the chance to act. If you have full health, like I do now, on his last hit, you'll want to delay. Right here, delay, attack, get hit. Because if you finish any stage with full health, you lose about 10 seconds. And that sucks. Oops. So anyway, if you happen to die in the clock tower, but you still want to finish a run, there's a way to do that as well. Oops. Oh right, yeah, holy water. So you do this chain of events here. You do it till you get the cross. And the cross gives you another way to clear the bats, which is a big problem for this fight. It's very similar to the Bible throw you do once his robe touches the ground. Once his robe touches the ground, you do an item crash. Takes care of the bats in the first couple hits. But we want the Bible for Dracula, because the Bible is better. So he touches the ground, jump forwards, Bible throw. Clears all the bats so they're not a problem. You just attack them every single active frame, and he will recoil backwards. Oops. I'm kind of screwing this one up, but yeah. I'll show off the no damage and why it sucks to finish a stage with no damage. You get a 1-up and it takes a very long time for the game to give you a 1-up. Plus the life countdown itself takes forever. So, Dracula, there's two ways to fight him. There's the slow way and the fast way. I'll do the slow way first. You attack him twice per teleport. First active frame over the fireballs, second active frame. I'm really screwing up my timing though. This is what you would do if you did not have the Bible. As you can see, it is very, very slow. But we do have the Bible, so there's a faster way to do this. You can actually hit him up to 4 times per cycle. You can get up to a 4-cycle kill on him. So you want to hit him with a Bible in each one of these immediately. Should hit him 3 times, you should be able to jump. Hit him a 4th time. You need to do that, I think, 2 out of 3 times. I'm throwing the Bible too late here. There we go. And as you can tell, that's so much faster. So depending on if he spawns on the left side of you or the right side of you, you have to throw the Bible differently. If he spawns on the right side, you do it standing. On the left, you jump into him. I'm jumping actually into his hitbox, that's too far. So left side, jump, throw the Bible. I should be neutral jumping. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, is this fixed now? Damn. Right side, stand and throw. Now it is a very, very tight window to hit all 4 times with the cycle. But that's the 4 cycle. That's what you want to do against that boss. You have like 1 hit of leeway. Against this guy, pretty simple. Just Bible, jump whips. Oh, missed my jump. You shouldn't have any trouble with that boss. It's his first form that's really hard. Anyway, that's Rondo. I hope you guys learned something. Because I just spent like 2 hours trying to help people learn things. And I hope it worked. I'll highlight this and I guess put it on YouTube or something.
Once again, the blood of Belmont has defeated me. Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
Yeah, hopefully this will help somebody
the world
somewhere.
is not yours to exist in.
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected. It is the greed of humanity which calls me back. And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
Of all the self-serving claptrap, the same basic fate drives all people to seek, to come together, to move forward. That surely can't be an evil thing.
And yet, here
Oh, yeah.
I...
We're done with that. Let's do, You know what, I should do a full run of the game. Or at least 1 attempt. This is on emulator, so... whatever.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
Let's try to do what we learned. Hooray! I didn't have the delay set up. You start the timer whenever Richter starts moving. So whatever. Forgot the OS moonwalk. Shit. And runs over. Fucked up the bucket room. I was just too slow. Oh, so close. I didn't turn around, so I'm gonna get this cycle here. Just throw some holy water down. I threw it the wrong way. Nice. So I'm off to a pretty bad start. I lost 5 to 10 seconds here in this fight. What's up, Togen? I'll just make this a no reset run and I'll play something else. Try to demonstrate all the strats I just explained. Be putting this up on YouTube later. Oh, missed the heart. It sucks. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention in the tutorial. When you're crouching, if you change direction, you shift your hitbox by a pretty significant amount. So that is something to keep in mind for this section. Whoa, didn't get the backflip. That's pretty bad RNG. Could have been worse. I'm lucky I reacted in time. Missed a hit. That's really bad. He's off screen, can't hit him. I'll be honest, making this tutorial is actually pretty fun. Maybe I should make tutorials for some other little speedrun games I've routed out. Like Chuck Rock 2 or Socket or Tempo. I don't know if it'll actually help people. People have to want to play the game first. I have been looking into buying a 32X recently so I could speedrun Tempo on console. But they're fucking expensive, I can't believe it. It's like 70 bucks. For something I literally couldn't even give away when I was a kid. I had a 32X as a kid. I tried selling it to stores and other people because I never saw a single game for it in a store. And stores wouldn't take it. Other people wouldn't even take it for free. I actually threw away a perfectly good 32X. And now they cost $70. So that bites. Fucking birds delaying and shit. So what was it, 3351? I think. Yeah, let's do that count. So many different counts for this guy. Oh, that's bad. I gotta avoid this hit. Yeah, that could have been it, Token. So I had to do a backup strat there, but it really wasn't that slow. Well, I did that a little bit early. I could have died. Oh, I missed the stairs. Gotta get this meat for safety. No! Okay, that's fine. I just gotta not get hit in this next section. That's all. I'm super far behind. About 30 seconds. Need the Flea Riders to play nice. Okay, they played nice. Did they? Okay. If that guy swooped down, that would have been bad news. But I made it to death. That's good. Oh, fuck. I was more worried there about getting hit than hitting him. I'll throw a Bible to clear some shit. Whew, fuck. That strat is so slick. I love it.
Such a fine girl. Surely the blood of a beautiful woman will quench the thirst in my body.
Stay away from me!
What are you afraid of? In exchange for your blood, you can gain eternal life and beauty from me, can you not? Please, it's a simple matter. I get what I need, and you benefit as well. And then together, you and I shall reign over this world.
If it means becoming a savage, I would sooner kill myself.
As you wish.
This fucking English translation cracks me up, man.
Savage. If my existence
Anyway.
itself makes me savage, Is that not the result of this world? Are not
Once
all
I
the
finish
people
this
of
run,
age
I'm gonna
savages as
stop
well?
the stream so it's easier to upload this to
I should be
YouTube.
a shining beacon for what this world wants me to be. The one to lead them. Do you not agree?
My Lord Count,
What is it?
there are intruders in the castle.
I see. Destiny can be quite fun at times. They've likely come to interfere. I hope you'll be in a better mood later.
Save me. Victor.
Shit, I should have thrown a Bible there. Oh well. Shit. That was all kinds of bad. Oh, really? This will be close. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna throw the things there. That still was okay. I can take this hit. So, hardest stage in the game. I had really good luck during the tutorial. I probably should have played through it a few times to demonstrate how to deal with bad luck. Like that's bad luck. But I did mention you just have to react to what the bats do. That's the only way to get through there. What? Dude, my whip didn't come out. Okay. That was all kinds of bad. I don't need to get the meat though. Not yet. If I get hit again, I do. Gear skip, please. Here's the hard part, though, of the entire game. The hardest part. Okay. Gotta do this like this now. Killing them. Oh, fuck me. Hello? Hello? If this was a run, it would not be dead. There we go. So I call that the task flip because it's stupidly fucking hard. Got the meat because I'm bad. I thought that bat was gonna get me. Pretty low on hearts, so I definitely gotta pick all these up. Now I'm good. Through the Bible late. Through the Bible early. Through the Bible early. Five cycle is average. 4 cycle is best. I was too close. It's not a huge time loss. This hit will be. Almost fucking died. $23.30 without a death. That's like a minute slower than my PB. Oh well, I beat the game without dying. That's pretty cool for a tutorial.
Once again, The blood of Belmont has defeated
So
me.
I'll let this shit play out.
Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
Death to you! The world is not yours to exist in!
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected. It is the greed of humanity which calls me back. And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
Of all the self-serving claptrap! The same basic fate drives all people to seek, to come together, to move forward. That surely can't be an evil thing.
And yet, here I am. Do you not have any desires?
Well,
It is by your desires that you humans prosper, and it is your faith which has ruled you. Considering that, can you really call me evil?
but people cannot be ruled by power alone. The sacred, the honorable, the loved, those things can rule humanity. Something evil will eventually fall to ruin!
I see. Perhaps you're right. We shall meet again, Blood of Belmont.